Hello friends, how's it all going? This is your friend Jeff, playing Expeditions Rome. We're at Rome's sweet home. Talk to your mother when you are ready to end Act 1. So I'm wondering if... Can I...
Your mother has started catching me up on how the vineyards have been going since we left. The harvest was better than expected. That is good news, of course, but it also means we have a problem. One of our grapes produced a particularly good wine. It's an opulent vintage with a smooth finish. Quite frankly, Domine, it is one of the best wines I have ever tasted. Winemaking is not an exact science. We do follow recipes, but we are subject to the whims of Dionysus. Every now and then he favors you, and you may produce a wine of this caliber. Oh, but I do. And you know I've tasted a lot of excellent wines throughout my life. This wine ranks among the best of the best. The question is what we shall do with this wine. It's certainly worth more than what we normally sell for. It's the best kind of problem to have. Before you leave, there's a small thing we have to decide. A good wine deserves a good name. What should we name this one? Minerva's Wisdom it is. A good name. And not without a touch of irony. Very well. That being settled, you should go and talk to the wine merchants.
Okay, I don't know if I should pursue a lot of this stuff or not. Talk to your mother when you're ready to end Act 1. So, I mean, I'm wondering, is this all kind of stuff that we can do while we're here?
I had no doubts. You've made everyone proud, and this victory is cause for celebration. I shall cook today. I don't know, it's your house. Sit back and relax and let your Sir-We handle things. Do bear in mind that managing an estate is no simple task, though. Now that your father is no longer with us, you will have to find a way to generate income. I think we should focus on the wine business. There used to be a lot of money in your vineyards.
Okay, why don't I just, okay, like I said, this is 100% new to me. What is this right here? Oh. Okay, so we got that. Oh, that's meteorites. Nah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't, I don't know about that. Okay, so that's what you can do there. Alright, I'm just gonna check this place out for a minute.
Excuse me.
Uh-oh. So there's a chair that I could...
Did you prepare the study for the Dominus's return?
We took care of it this morning. Everything is ready.
Domina Claudiana has been so worried for you.
Okay, so it looks like there's a lot of things that we can sit down in.
Excuse me.
Have you tasted this year's batch from the vineyards? It's divine.
Have a nice day.
Okay, I collected a kitchen knife. Okay, okay, so main quest. Okay, so main quest would be to get out of here, I guess. But so we have vineyards, we have this, and we have that. So then why don't I track that for a moment? And I have, okay, so oh, so hold on, I can give myself a knife. Oh, so I can give myself a knife. I didn't know that. So that's better than not having a knife, right? Because, I mean, I'm sure this will be better than my fist, probably. I don't know. Let's see here. Okay, so I found a knife. And we can't go in there, so let's get out of here. Can we go out here? Oh.
Blood all over the atrium floor. I just cleaned that yesterday.
Oh.
Are you going to feed the horses?
I am. Is there something I should know?
Don't walk behind the grey mare. A few weeks ago, she kicked a stable boy and nearly killed him.
I'll be careful.
Seek out the representatives. Okay, so folks, like I said, I'm just trying to, you know, suck this in, I guess, like, absorb what this is, like, I don't know how fun of a video this will make by me just going around here doing this, like, I guess if I did this on my own and then reload this and then do it to know exactly what to do to make the video go better, but like I said, you don't have to watch. You can just ignore all this and speed past it until we get to some action. I just don't know. But at least we could get some the resources. I mean, we can't wear any of this, but and we got some denarii, and I got a knife, so that's better than not having a knife. Now I wonder if I can, I wonder if I can go out here. Alright, well we can go talk to her, so let's go ahead and do this for just a moment.
How is it?
Okay.
I would like that, if it is fine with you. This villa is amazing. So many statues and fancy carpets. I love your garden. It's so lush and green. And trickle of fountain calms me down.
By Juno, what are you wearing?
In some ways it is. In others, it is not. City is big. I have never seen anything like it. And there are so many things to buy, so many different people. I love that. But there is a strange way people talk to me. Not because I am foreign, I think, but because I am woman. That I don't like.
Yeah, gee, I don't know. By Juno, what are you wearing?
You don't like the dress?
Oh, okay, so, okay. Okay, so, yeah.
Is it normal in Rome for important people to make such shameless advances on their guards?
Okay, I'm sorry. You're right. I should keep things professional. It's normal for important people in Rome to do whatever they please. No, okay.
I don't mind. Do what you like.
Okay, yeah, so I don't know about that kind of stuff. Like, am I... You know, like, I don't want to be insulting to her or anything, but... I mean, I really like the way she looks, and I've always enjoyed strong women, like women that were athletes or something, so... So, you know, a little strength and a little, you know, appeal is good. It's all good, no matter how you look at it. Okay, so, nothing went on there as far as I'm concerned. I guess I should look and see what is it directed me to do. Is it telling me to go out? Like, can I go out? Okay, so if I'm here, there's the Senate. Okay, so this is streets, this is Camp Martis, this is the Senate. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, I apologize for not knowing what to do, like, Alright, seek out the representatives. Caeso has invited you to drink with him in famous wine house in the market. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I should probably do this all over again because I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, you know, and it's terrible to make a video where the player doesn't even know what they're doing, you know what I mean? Like, I definitely apologize.
So good to have you back home safe and sound.
I mean, I know this is supposed to be my villa.
Domine. Our legal system has its own intricacies which no one but people like Cicero understand. They have been silent for a long time now. Silence can be scary. This time we will be prepared. Our current position is quite secure politically. Any foe should think twice before attacking us in our seat of power. I believe we're quite safe in Rome.
Okay. Yeah, see, what I'm... hey, no, wait, what is... Hey, we can get a broom. Let's see. I think there's a broom over here. Let's go in here. Alright. Alright, so this is 3 to 5. Critical 3. This is... so this might be better to have. And I guess I can give him a knife just for the heck of it. For now. I mean, I have no idea, you know, what is going on in this game. So I found 2 weapons that we may be carrying. So I don't know if it's right to give him the knife, because I don't know who else is going to be involved. But I think that's the least that I could do. So we have 2 weapons.
Domine?
Okay, so I have to assume that I've gotten a knife and a broom as weapons. I've already talked to her. I do not see anything else. Like, I don't even see where Bestia is. I don't see anything. Now, I'm going to come out here one more time. And if I can't really do anything, I think... because if I saw everybody in here, I would be able to at least talk to them. The only one I see is her. And Syneros, and supposedly my mother, so I mean... And then if I talk to her, this all ends, and I don't know if I've done everything before ending, because whenever the game... You know, I have all these secondary things to do. So I'm assuming there's no wine place here, so I'm assuming that I have to go out here. But I don't necessarily know how to do this thing, yeah. Okay, every year the fields of Mars and hosts the entire population of Rome as everyone comes together to vote. All right, let me just go there for a minute. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. And again, how many times do I have to apologize? You know, I'm making a video, but it's not interesting. Normally when I play a game, I pretty much know what the heck to do in it, and I just blow right through it. But this here, I am struggling. And this is a way out right here. Okay, so... But I have limited denarii. Yeah, I mean, it's so much... Like I said, I'm wondering if I should just play through this for myself first and then do it and make the video, because I have no clue of what I am doing. I'd rather just be fighting battles and doing stuff like that, but anyways... So again, this appears to be a market.
My galley is 3 weeks overdue.
Fine reward.
Do you think a storm has taken them?
Don't even say it. That would be the end of me. I would be ruined. I pray every day and to all the gods for that ship to show up.
I have the best wine in Rome, I guarantee it.
Okay, well if you do, it's probably going to be too expensive and I don't have the money.
Fine wine from the beautiful hills of Latium.
Or is it just me?
It isn't you. The bread is getting worse. I've noticed it as well.
The Collegium Pistorum is not what it used to be.
The problem is Egypt. The conflict of succession is interrupting the grain supply.
Typical. Perhaps it's time Rome takes a more direct interest in how that
over
country
here.
is governed.
Brother!
Okay, well...
Brother! It's so good to see you again.
Wow!
How have you been?
What a lovely sister. Okay, great.
I wonder if you were just as worried for me as I've been for you. Scaevola has been treating me surprisingly well. I'm not the one who went to war. I'm starting to think his brother Lorco wants me to be on his side. Scaevola is trying to keep his brother away from me. I may be able to use that to our advantage. I'm afraid we don't really have much time. They are tailing me, following all of my moves.
What? Oh, jeez. What am I getting myself into?
A little while. I sent her Serwa to stake out our villa. She ran and fetched me as soon as she saw you leave for the market. Lorco and his men. He insists it's for my own security, but there's something unsettling about his smile. I don't know what it is. I think Lorco is more dangerous than Scaevola by far. He runs all of their business and everyone acts like they're working for him. Even my husband's lictors. It is hard to guess. He acts as if he's a man without any ambition. We both know that is not correct, though. I think they're working on something. Unfortunately, paranoia reigns in Villa Vitellia. They cover their tracks well and hide everything, even from their own people. You're wrong. I do have to do this. It's the only way I can help you work against them and maybe one day avenge our father. That's the last thing we should consider. I think I'm supposed to serve as bait, and something like that is exactly what they're waiting for. Besides, I'm much more useful to you as Vitellia Scaevola's wife. Thank you, but I don't think I have a choice in that. I will send a server to your kitchen door with instructions for where to meet me next week.
Okay, so, man. Hey, hey. Here's Sextus.
So you found me again. But you're a civilian now. Here you are, just another customer in my smithy.
Oh boy.
Only because you've never met any of my competitors, I'm sure. I don't suppose you're in the market for some carpentry tools? There is no market for such tools in peacetime. And of course, weapons are not allowed inside the pomerium. Tell you what, I do have something here you might be interested in. Have you ever heard the legend of the Ancilla? Well, it just so happens I have come into possession of one of the replicas created by Numa Pompilius.
Okay. Offer 2,000 there, why not? Purchase your... Okay. Okay, so maybe you're supposed to have a lot of money by this time to get over here. I have none. I mean, so I can't really do any of these. Yeah, I don't... Why are you manning this stall yourself? Should not you have assistance for this? You can spend your time forge.
You are as savvy in business as you are in warfare, I see. I do have an assistant, my daughter. She is all I can afford. But today she is with her teacher learning history or Greek or some other such high-minded nonsense. The hope is if he fills her head with enough such drivel, she will find a wealthy husband so she'll never have to peddle my pots and pans again. Then, if you buy it from me, you should take good care of it. Or perhaps it's the original, who knows? But you see, even a replica, ancient and storied as it is worth a small fortune. If nothing else, it's an exquisite artifact of a bygone age.
Okay, well, guess what? I don't have 2,000 denarii, and so yeah, this here is all pretty confusing, to be honest.
Just go talk to him. Not when he's at work. Then I'll never know if he's just being nice to me because he's being paid to be.
Come on, girl. You think a plebeian boy like that would say no to someone with your family tree?
Alright, well, like I said, this is going to be a very boring video. I am absolutely lost. You know what I'm saying? Like,
this is the place. This is where my
news from Greece.
Well chosen, Domini.
We'll have to get rid of this hideous pavilion, of course.
Of course, Domini.
And a triumph has been granted by the Senate to the victorious Imperator, and will take place
just have the column destroyed, Domini.
Brilliant idea. Feel under the weather? I will attend to your health. Salve, Legate. Are you looking for medical supplies? The world may be large, but Rome is smaller than you'd think in some ways. People talk, and you are mildly famous. Tell me what you need, and I shall provide you with everything. I have some linen I can spare. You could buy some if you want to make bandages. This bottle could also prove to be interesting for you. It's a concoction that works against the effects of many poisons. Of that, I have plenty. How many do you need?
Okay, so he wants 150. Like if I were to buy just one, it would take, wait, cancel?
Linen is not so difficult to find, but if you do find yourself short on it, I will still be here.
Okay, so we can buy stuff here, but when I don't even have, I don't have nothing, so I mean I cannot do that.
It is good the smith Sextus has returned from the war. I've missed his work greatly.
He's working on new locks for me already. I've been asked to change all the locks in my Dominus's villa.
So if we would have heard this conversation, then we would know that he is here. But I had discovered him. Okay, so I found him at least. At least I can go talk to him for a minute.
You came! That much should be clear from the look on my face. But I really didn't expect you to appear here, of all places.
Oh, okay, no. Okay, first of all, I'm a guy, so I mean, I'm not gonna be doing that. Sorry, I like women.
That you do indeed, and thank the twice-born god. Woman, bring us a fresh jug.
I guess
my friend is still sober, and that's simply not acceptable. Now, what are we drinking to?
I don't know, but I guess if I was playing a lady, then I could probably want to date him. I mean, I'm sorry, folks, but I'm not against anybody out there in the world. I'm just, I'm a man and I enjoy women. So, I mean, that's the way I go. So, anyways, to the beautiful women of Rome.
Rome is fine. Women, though, bring nothing but trouble.
Uh-oh.
Fortunately, trouble is what I like. That hit the spot. Another one? I'll tell you a secret. I can always drink another one. Another! Keep it pouring! And then I said, well, what can you say in that situation? Obviously, I asked, is that really a goat? Or a sorry excuse for a tent pole? I know. You know what people say in Africa? Wine makes the soul come out of you. You're all right, my friend. You're all right.
Oh, geez.
More than I could count. I walked on so many different kinds of soil, seen so many faces, and Marcellus Vipsenius is the best. Some say he's, well, an amusing notion. Should I also get a wife and make a few little brats of my own? Not me. I'm an adventurer at heart, and an adventurer never rests. Sure, life is full of pain and misery, but it's also full of beauty and wonder. You should endure the former and live for the latter. There's so much to experience still. To people like us, settling down is like death. Something you don't long for, nor expect.
Another jug, Domini.
That will be all, Soa.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you, Domina. May we perhaps retreat to a private chamber?
But I'm not, and I have no interest in going anywhere with this Soa. Out with it, woman. What do you want?
I think I am with child. You are the father of my child. Future child. Don't you remember me, Aquilinos?
What? I don't know. I've never seen this woman in my life.
You told me you would not remember me. Afterwards. And I respected that in a way, but now I need your help. Marcellus Vipsanius doesn't like his girls giving birth. He's a cruel man. I remember how kind you were to me. My child deserves better. Our child. Even if you don't want to have anything to do with me, I want our child safe and away from this shithole. Will you save me?
Oh, yikes.
I have never seen this woman in my life.
Quit bothering the guests, look here. These jugs will not deliver themselves.
Help me, please.
Quickly, Sour.
The night has taken an unusual turn. I apologize.
Okay, well, I don't know. Do you really not remember her? Do you think she was telling the truth?
Maybe. Not entirely. Times like these, I wish Calida were here. That woman has a knack for spotting a lie. I don't know what to make of any of this. I'll have to think. Thank you, my friend. That means a lot. You go. I suddenly have much to think about.
Okay, so, okay, I guess that is that. Like I said, this is my first playthrough, and I have no idea what I'm doing, and, oh, but that just completed a quest, so, okay. Yikes. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I just fell upon him luckily. You know, like I somehow came across him in here. And that was just plain luck, I think. So I'm wondering if I could find anybody else around here.
He snuck up on me. It must have been something I ate.
Like I said, I totally apologize for not knowing anything to do about this.
You sent the birds to shit on my stall.
Are you out of your mind? You think I can command the birds?
They only shit on my crates. Never on yours.
Of course.
What difference does it make? Your crates are already full of shit.
You didn't. Wipe with one of the shared sponges, sure.
Rare sanguis yogus, just in...
Special discount away. What brings you to the land of wine today? If wine is what you seek, you have come to the right place. My wine is much better than those of Marcellus Vipsanius. He prioritizes customer satisfaction at the cost of morality and the law. He lies, cheats, and threatens. In the end, he acquires the best vintages. Some of us do, but many of us purchase wine from vineyards and sell it here at the market. I would be very interested, but the rules state that I have to call the other merchants for a tasting. We each must have an equal opportunity. I am honored. Unfortunately, I have to call my fellow merchants. You should hear their offers too, and if you still want to do business with me, you are free to do so, which I hope will be the case. This is brilliant. Exquisite. The best wine I have tasted this year. You know, your father and my father used to trade, but I do not believe they ever achieved this level of excellence.
I do not know, Quintus. It does have a harsh finish.
I would call it nutty. Some really good wine, though. I could sell this for years. Domine, would you consider a 5-year deal? I'm willing to buy a 5th of your stock this year, and another 5th next year, and so on. For each batch, I would offer you 1,000 denarii.
I won't risk that. Tastes change, and demands change with them. I'll pay you 3,500 denarii. Sure, it is less than you'd get from Claudius over 5 years, but I want all of this wine now.
I agree, it is a good wine. I will buy all of your stock right now, and I'll pay 4,000 denarii, more than Quintus is willing to part with. Half now, and half when I take delivery. It's good money. More than what Quintus pays, and you'll get paid as soon as I take delivery. In exchange, your wine will be sold at the best tavern in Rome. It's an offer you cannot refuse. I'm sure you've made the right choice, and that you know what's good for you.
But consider that it is wings.
Your business acumen is impressive. I agree to your terms and revise the offer. I shall pay you 6,000 denarii over the next 5 years.
Preposterous. You can't make a deal with these fools. Mark my words, you will regret this. I give you one last chance to change your mind. You have missed out on a great business venture.
I will make the arrangements at once. You will receive the first installment soon.
Okay, well, maybe, okay, Alright, so this guy, like I said, this is, I'm slowly doing stuff even though I don't know exactly what I'm doing. So it looks like okay. Alright, so then it looks like the next one...
Wide selection of wines from Greece and Africa. Wines for every
Yeah, I think the next one that I have to do...
and every budget.
It looks like I just have to get out of... Like, can I get out of here? And I gotta go to the Senate. Yeah, okay, so I'm slowly starting to figure it out. I'm sorry that that this is gonna be this most boringest video I've ever made, probably, because I have absolutely no clue of what I'm doing. Now let's just take a look at this for just a second. All right.
Good, you're here. Let us begin. First, tell me what you thought about my question. Certainly, I wanted you to think about the meaning of life. Yours or mine, it doesn't matter. What do you think the meaning of life is? The purpose of it?
Okay, well, what would Beastie really think? Survival? No, to crush your enemies. A glorious death. We are but gladiators fighting for the amusement of the gods.
And see them driven before you? And if you're a great warrior, won't you eventually vanquish all of your enemies? What happens then? Ah, but this question is about your goals, not the way you fight to achieve them. Your reason to fight exists before you start fighting for it. It is the reason that drives us, then, not the fight itself. To understand reasons, we must understand causes. We must know the root cause of all there is and all there will ever be, the stones of which the universe is made, or what we call the first principle.
Alright, well...
In a way, those may be the first principles of fighting. Your distance and your stance change based on your tools and foes, but they are common elements to all fighting. No one really knows what the first principle is, but thinking about it is the first step in finding one's purpose. Opinions are divided. Some say the first principle is water. Others say it's wind, fire, or earth. What do you think the first principle might be?
Oh boy. The mountains crack.
Do not think of it as water itself. Anaximandros says the first principle is fluid and water-like. It is the indeterminate boundless. He calls it the realm of the infinite, which is in eternal motion. When things exist, they become finite. But when they cease to exist, they go back to the water of infinity.
Well, I don't know between these two.
An interesting take on the tale of the basilisk. Indeed. Perhaps our actions turn our ideas into stone.
Any of those could be the
And
answer.
that is what Empedocles says. He believes any or all of those can be the answer. It depends on the situation or person. But I believe that to be a non-answer. I agree.
Okay, so we're still gonna go into this. No matter what we do, we're still gonna do this.
Or maybe nothing comes out of anything. Parmenides said, nothing can ever be seen in the process of becoming. Things always just are. A process of change is just a trick of our senses. At any given moment, things are stationary. If your senses are not reliable, how could you ever know? It is not about strength. Anaximenes believes the wind is the soul of the world, because it is the wind that makes us breathe and live. He also posits that all other elements are derived from air. Fire happens when wind blows too fast, yet water happens when the air is too slow. Maybe. I don't think a rock has breath, though. It's more about the inherent movement of fire than the destructive force thereof. Heraclitus says fire is change, and as such, the only thing that is always the same. Everything changes. Nothing ever is. We are all in the process of becoming, and never stop. Change is the only common element in the world.
Okay, so does it have anything
He also
to
gives the example of a river. He says one can never bathe in the same river. For the next time you try, the water is not the same water, and the man is not the same man. Who knows? Thinking about the first principle is a way of thinking about the world. And only by knowing the world clearly can you know yourself. He who knows himself and others can surely make better decisions. Only then you can trust your actions. Only then can you be a good man. Only then can you be free.
Okay.
Are you, though? A man who is not allowed to do what he wants. Can such a man be truly free? Because you're free to look anywhere, but you do not know where to begin. Sometimes an abundance of freedom can be as restricting as the lack thereof. You may pursue your own happiness, but when it comes at the cost of someone else's, can you be called a good man?
Everyone has a different story.
True. Yet perhaps there is a commonality to all forms of happiness. Happiness is the absence of misery. If you do not know how to make people happy, then you can try to eliminate misery. By doing that, you can be a good man. Or unless you conclusively decide that you will never be able to find her. It is your goal in life, Bestia. Just like your sister, you are partly stuck in the realm of ideas. You will not be complete until you find her, or find her not. You're a child, Bestia. No one will hold you to account for what you thought back then.
I don't know if I should, do
It
these.
is only natural. Who knows whose Serwa your sister is now? Do you want me to be honest? What matters is not if you will find her, but what you will do if you find her. You're welcome, Discipule. I can only ask the right questions. It is you who should find the answers.
Okay, so apparently, so we get 20 XP. Okay. Well, I don't think I see anything in here. Let's get out of here. And now if I go to this, we can track that. Okay, so then the last one is here, Now these two are locked. I mean, they're locked, so now what? Now, I hope I don't have to do any fighting here, because maybe I should have gave them the knife and the broom.
I see him.
Uh-oh.
By fire. Talking to his friend.
Let's find a way to let him down easy.
Yeah, like I said, I hope that I don't have to do any fighting here, because like I said, if I had known this, I could have gave one of these the knife and the other one the broom, but... So if I have to do some just fighting melee, that's gonna suck.
You came. And you have brought Deianeira.
Calida is showing me around. This city is big. Bigger than I thought. We have seen many dresses. Some of them actually pink.
Okay, so I gotta figure out what to do. Okay, I don't know about this. Feels like everyone's looking at me. Coming here was a good idea. Lisa, it's nice to be away from the bustle of the streets. Hard to believe, but she really taking me pink. Turns.
Bright red. A bright color of warning. A predator's color. Pink looks good on you, Deianeira.
Thank you. What is this place? Why are you here always?
Maybe. I have spent so much time here. Some places cannot be left, Calida. They live inside you wherever you go.
There! Stop right there! You're coming with us!
Please, do not make this more difficult than it needs to be.
Do you know these Landakai?
Okay, so, yeah, see, man, I should have gave them the knife and the broom, it looks like. Darn it, why did I know that this might go south? Oh boy. Okay, do you know these... Why have you followed me here?
You are a criminal. You are a disgrace to our family. Because of what you've done, we all will be infamous. Only I can speak for our family now.
Kill whom?
Accident. It was an accident. When you drop a jug of water and it shatters, that is an accident. When you push your own husband down the stairs and shatter his skull, well, I believe they call that murder. They told me you were back in the city. I did not believe it. I do not know what kind of god possessed you, for I do not know which of these gods is more foolish.
Mars what is over us here. Mind your words.
Father is dead. I think he died of grief because his only daughter acts as if she's a man. Does it matter? The dead do not come back.
Arrested? For what?
She killed a man.
I kill men all the time. When they deserve it.
Rome does not look kindly on women who kill men, regardless of how much the man deserved it.
Deserved? I didn't realize marriage was a capital offense. He was your husband. He's allowed to do whatever the fuck he wants, and you're still not allowed to kill him. Yulia, please. I do not want to see you hurt. Surrender peacefully.
That sounds like a threat, little man. Threatening the wrong person can get you killed.
What? Are you her gladiator lover or something? What do you mean?
Usually, what I say.
Innocent? I can't even recognize you. My sister was a kind and happy person who always...
Yeah, I don't know, because like I said, gosh, I wish I gave them the knife and the boom, but oh well. Someone you're not.
That you did, didn't you? In return, it was always you who was beaten. That wasn't fair. But life isn't. Oh, you want me to be a man? Very well. Seize her!
Don't hurt him too badly, guys.
Don't worry, we won't.
We will just teach him a lesson he will not soon forget.
Let's see. Okay, so one down. Question would be, she already threw one. So can I get this one over here to pick up? Okay, and that's about. I think there's no more torches remaining. Oh, don't tell me they got an enemy over here too. You gotta be kidding me. Please tell me they don't have any other enemies. Alright, well, that's about all I can do. This is gonna hurt.
Give up now.
Okay, so I think a knockdown, they're supposed to stay down 2 turns, so I mean one more turn and this guy's gonna get up. And we haven't even hurt him, I don't think. Trying to see, is there anything else we could do?
Back in the fight, my friend.
See, darn it. But see, we'll step in fire if we do that.
This is the end. I'm taking you all down with me.
Yeah, so putting them on fire definitely helped out. Having these torches here, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to do this.
Curse this mess! Aulus, you fool!
You will be fine. More guards may be coming. It is time to leave now.
Alright, I think I did it. Said for us to leave now. Yeah, so we don't get any goodies here. Doesn't look like it, so... I'm just gonna take a peek at this map for a second. Yeah, it was kind of pretty. Like, look at all this, man. Nice. Alright, so I successfully got out of that, luckily, but it you know, so if anybody's, you know, watching this at this moment, now that you know that you could have that knife and that broom, it would be better to have given the 2 ladies to do this particular thing. Like, if I had to do it over, that's what I would have done. So now we can go back, I believe, to the villa. But I don't have any, you know, I got like 500 denarii, that's it. And so I don't really have a lot to do anything. Like, I should have probably done more in the Act 1 to where I would have had, maybe to try to build up money, then go into the siege, then get to this point, have a lot of stuff. But I don't know how you could do that when you're playing on insane difficulty and, and you didn't know the game that well. Like, I didn't know the game that well.
How is it?
Okay.
Excuse me.
Domine. It's certainly a different experience compared to teaching you and your sister. To a casual observer, Tabat could seem slow, intractable, or, dare I say, stupid. Wasn't it? Precisely. It is the most fascinating thing. I think it is his greatest asset, to make people think he is not smart. He achieves the effect effortlessly, yet he is hungry for knowledge. And once the food is supplied, he digests mercilessly and thoroughly. I have found Bestia Tabat to be infinitely malleable. We're lucky to have him on our side. We're doing very well, actually. Given enough time and persistence, we can rely on the wine business solely. In fact, we owe our success in the political arena partly to our excellent vineyards.
Domine.
Okay, so now we just gotta do this to close this out. And should I do that in this video? Because I don't want to get into anything else, but I don't know, so I might as well just conclude it right here. Right? Let's go ahead and do it. I mean, I think... I don't know of anything else to do, so I will just do this.
Is everything well, dear? They told me Lucullus is your patronus now. That means our family reputation will be restored.
That and more.
Lucius!
Salve, Claudiana. I wanted to arrive sooner, but we had work to do at the Senate. The villa is legally yours. The Trinity of Rights has been restored as yours, and yours alone, Legate. She's still married to Scaeso, and there's nothing we can do about that. However, now that you're here, I suggest you turn that into an advantage.
I don't know how we can ever repay you, Lucius.
There's no need to repay anything. You of all people should know that, Claudiana. This was not a transaction. I'll keep that in mind.
Is that it? But what if
Don't worry, Claudiana. No one can harm your family as long as I am alive. Everything will be fine.
Okay, then. Okay, you've received a payment for the vineyard for 6,000 denarii, so that is gonna, be really nice. And I'm gonna end the video right here because I do not know what else to do, and for me stumbling around some more in a long video is not good. So, We are now going to be in Act 2, so that is a whole different thing now, and I ain't going to know what to do at this point, but anyways, no matter where you are in the world, hope you have a great day, a great afternoon, or a great evening. Please take care of yourself, be kind to others, God bless to you and your own religion. Your friend Jeff, signing out. Adios amigos, and adios the lovely amigos.